What is going on YouTube? Levi Adams here once again with another live drawing session. I have to be a little bit more quiet right now. It's pretty late. My family is going to sleep. This probably won't be that long of a video just because I have to go to work tomorrow and it's late. So, I just wanted to record another video, get started on the next drawing session so that I can get to work on that tomorrow once I get home from work, since I'm probably going to get home from work early. Work's been slow. I work at a restaurant. I'm a busser. It's a pretty nice gig. Okay, so today what we are going to draw is Mega Blaziken. My interpretation of Mega Blaziken flare blitzing a Arceus, because that is one thing that happened in our live. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, and I figured I'm gonna do I made my pencil really big. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to do the pencil and ink in one video, because I realize right now with how my drawing software works, these can't really be the highest quality of videos, and honestly I'd rather draw traditionally, but I don't have the money to get a camera. So maybe we'll see where it takes us in the future, or where this channel takes us, and how much I'm going to be doing with the good old channel here. I want to do a lot, I really do, but you know, I can only do as much as my funds allow. So what I'm going for right now is, for anybody who's played Pokemon Tournament, great game. I highly recommend it to anybody who likes fighting games, anybody who's like a fan of Super Smash Bros. I think it's a pretty simple game. It's a fun game. Matches are quick. It's pretty easy to learn. There's a nice tutorial segment that's very quick to teach you the basics of the game too. So anybody who's played that game and used Blaziken, when Blaziken uses Flare Blitz, it uses it in a combo with Blaze Kick, and I think what I really want to do is emulate that, and have Blaziken kicking Arceus. Now, the reason I said that I'm limited by my software, I'm not liking the way that this is looking. Maybe I'm not gonna start with the foot. I'm gonna start with that. That way I know exactly how far I'm going. The reason I said I'd rather do this traditionally is I have a lot more resources to be able to draw out something a lot better traditionally, as opposed to what I have for drawing it out digitally, which is just this this free software I got a while back. And by no means is the software terrible. It's just not what I'm used to. It's not like I can't use it as well. Even I could use like Manga Studio, but my Manga Studio isn't compatible with this computer, unfortunately. So that's kind of a no-go. And how is Blaziken's? Okay, so Blaziken's. It's funny because Blaziken's just like literally a giant chicken, and that's really the Japanese voice for Blaziken. Blaziken's Japanese name, Bushido. Pardon my Japanese, I don't speak it. I want to someday, I really do. It really reflects that he's just a giant fighting chicken. Really, it does. It's kind of funny. It's really funny that it's just like a giant badass fighting chicken. Not that that's bad. Not that chickens are bad. Anybody who wants to watch my video and be like, oh, why do you hate chickens? Levi? No, I don't eat chickens. I have nothing against chickens. Chickens provide me with eggs, which are in my Jimmy Dean sandwiches. That's great. It's just, you don't think of chickens as the most threatening animals. I mean roosters, because cockfights are a thing. I guess Blaziken has a like bazillion% chance to be male. 87.5 is equivalent to a bazillion, in case you guys were wondering. I'll do my eraser smaller. I'm on the eraser, but yeah, so you know, I'm still on the eraser. You got to be kidding me. Okay, there we go. I really want to take Glitch X City. I'll just put it, or not Glitch X City, not all of Glitch X City, but just this song in particular. This one is not. I'm getting a little tired of it, I guess. The Kanto Gym Leader theme. It's not bad by any means. It's just its replayability isn't there for me. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to kick like that. Yeah, this is actually looking good. My foreshortening skills aren't that great. I think that's something I just want to improve on in general. And that's something that this channel is going to help me out with, which is sweet. You know, maybe I just should try and go for more intricate drawings on this software. Unfortunately, my drawings are only going to be as good as I am, so you know, and that's honestly, it's not great. I don't think I'm bad per se, but I'm definitely not great. I'm not one of the greats. I mean, it'll be a while till I'm one of the greats, but I'm gonna work to get to be one of the greats. Maybe I can have like a big following like Jazza, or I don't know, Akira Amano, my favorite artist of all time. I love her art. Her art is amazing. To anybody who hasn't watched, I guess, yeah, that'll be a topic for today, is like, what's your favorite anime slash manga if it doesn't have an anime adaptation, or even if you just like the manga more than the anime, because that's totally understandable. Like, I know Nisekoi, the manga, does it a lot more justice than the anime does. Don't get me wrong, Nisekoi, the biggest complaints I hear about Nisekoi, Nisekoi is my favorite romance series, my favorite romance manga slash anime. I have not dove into the world of manga romance that much, but what I do know is apparently Nisekoi is just very cliche, and it does everything that every other story does. But what I can honestly say is, even if those are cliches, Nisekoi does them. Nisekoi does them incredibly well. Incredibly well. I love the story. I love each and every single one of the girls. I love where the story has gone in the past few weeks. I've been buying issues of Shonen Jump, like online issues of Shonen Jump, and it's honestly been 100% worth it. Just because, you know, it, like, I wanted to get them because I didn't like, there was this one free app I was using on my Kindle, and I didn't like how the scans came in, because the scams were kind of, the scams, ha, funny, they were coming in a lot more different, or like a lot, I don't want to say worse, like a lot more, a lot different from what the actual series was. God, this remix, I love it. I love it. Oh, it's so good. Hopefully you guys can hear it and you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just like babbling on about music that plays in the background. But I just think it's so cool. Again, always, links down in the playlist below. I do not own any of the music. I never ever will claim to owning any of it. The wonderful creators of these songs own their music, and I just use them because I think they're copyright free. The playlist is linked in the description down below, where you can find each individual video as well as the people who created it. So yeah, I don't like what I'm drawing Arceus like right there. I don't think that this is bad. I think it's certainly like a really good start, and I like it better than the Greninja drawing already. What I want to do is I want to get Greninja ice punching. There's one Pokemon in particular I wanted Greninja ice punch. Shaman. I wanted Greninja ice punch a Shaman down straight into the ground. Because I think that for some reason that would just be really cool. Or even like a bulky dragon, you know, like, or a big dragon, or Groudon, just popping Groudon right in the face. I just think that would be really cool. So I have my reference for Blaziken open right now. I'm going to pull up my reference for Arceus again. Maybe if I type in Arceus getting attacked. Arceus getting attacked. There's a cool Arceus Deoxys fusion when I type that in. But nothing else really, so that's fine. Maybe if we go like... maybe trying to figure this out without wasting too much time. Okay, I gotta remember how big Arceus is in comparison to Blaziken. And I think that'll help just a little bit. Again, sorry that I'm not talking that much. Okay, I guess I will talk just about, I don't know, some of my favorite, like, what really got me into art and manga in general. So what happened is, I was really into music for a long time, and art was just something I liked to do on the side, and it was nothing that I really thought of pursuing, just because, you know, the whole term starving artist is a thing, and it's something that's scary, you know, going into a career where you don't know that you're going to succeed. So of course, great, we gotta do this again. So of course, what? Oh my God, stop it. There we go. Draw back to this computer. At least I have a computer, you know? You know? Gosh. This is gonna happen, unfortunately. I can't really do much to stop it. We can draw that in there. We can draw a little bit of that action. Arceus anime. Let's try typing that in. So anyways, it was something that, drawing is something that I've just always really loved doing, but I never considered myself able to do it, you know, because of the fact that it was such an unstable thing. You know, like, why would I be able to do it? What makes me think that I could succeed at drawing, you know, when other people can't? When people better than me can't. And it's not something like I ever thought. I just kind of thought to myself, oh, well, you know, if it's just not possible, then I'm not even gonna try. But I went to see Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods in theaters. It was, I believe it was August 11th, 2014 was the day I decided I was going to become a manga artist. And that day, I saw, like I said, I saw Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods in theaters, and Dragon Ball Z is a series that really inspired my love for anime. And one sec, guys, I gotta turn back my music. Turn on my music. I'm so professional. I'm so good at this whole, like, doing things professionally thing. I think that's how Arceus gets attacked. I just saw a picture of a doof punching Arceus in the face. Yeah, that's glorious. Arceus getting hit by thunder bolt. Videos. Man, the more specific you get in Google, the more it just doesn't want to cooperate. You know, honestly, I'm okay with going with this. Let me just get back to my original Arceus. It's got its little green cheek. And it also has kind of like a lippy thing. And from its cheek, which is a little bit bigger, it's got a line. It's got this curve. Yeah, so I saw Dragon Ball Z, and the feeling I got watching Dragon Ball Z in a movie theater was unlike any feeling I've had anywhere before. More inspiring and just more empowering to me than anything I'd ever seen, whether it was an anime on TV or like just, I used to be into choir, and I used to be really into choir, and it was more than any choir I had ever seen before, more than just any performer, any individual performer. Oh my lord, gosh, okay, and it was just breathtaking. So we get out of the movie theater, and I didn't have my driver's license yet. And I'm waiting for my mom to come pick me up. And I turn to my little brother. I say, I have decided I'm going to become a manga artist. And he thought it was really cool. I had this idea that I've been working on for a really long time, since I was in about 8th grade. The idea has morphed and changed, so it's not like the same idea I've just been pondering. I finally gotten it down to what I want, and now it's just a matter of character development and a matter of getting it off the ground, and improving my art skills. Improving my art skills is probably number one, because my storytelling skills aren't bad by any means. And are you just gonna stay there? Yes, you are. Okay. So I just have to be more careful when I'm down below. So yeah, we can erase Blaziken's leg a little bit, at least within the impact lines. Yeah, see, Glitch X City is so talented in the fact that she made, she turned Tin Tower, which is a fairly, I don't know, it doesn't have the best music in all the Pokemon games, that's for sure. She turned Tin Tower into this, which is just a sweet, it's just great music to draw to just hang out to have Pokemon battles to. I know I heard this song in a lot of Pokegames videos. Shout out to Pokegame. No, Cortana, I don't want to talk to you. Thank you. Goodbye. This is so great, just like watching my computer glitch out while I'm trying to record. So cool. So great. I don't know how to make that bottom bar go away without doing that little process. You know? It's not fun. So we have this, and we have that in this section, and as well as this section is black, and we yo, Blaziken's little, like, markings where his black and orange is, it's fire. That's so cool. Intricate little... Her intricate Pokemon designs are just the best. Like, they really... You never realize how much attention they pay to Pokemon designs until you draw them yourselves. And then you're like, oh, whoa, I forgot this feature. And what about this feature? That's so cool. It's so cool. It's so surreal. Yeah, so that's how I decided to become a manga artist, was watching Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And honestly, like, nobody was on board at first, except for my little brother and my girlfriend at the time. I'm not dating that girl anymore, so that left my little brother. But I told a lot of my friends, and it was really cool, because I posted this story that I entered into the manga competition that I talked about in part 1 or 2 of the Greninja video. And so I posted it on Facebook to just get some people's feedback, and it was kind of like a action comedy with a hint of romance, is what I like to call it. And people thought it was funny, people thought it was good, which I can't even express how great of a feeling it was that it was well received by people that I know, and they weren't just telling me this, they genuinely thought it was good. And that's what I love, is if they actually didn't think it was good, they would tell me, and that's what I can rely on with my friends, because nobody wants to be told they're good if they're not good. I want to improve. That's why I encourage people to give me advice in the comment section. I want you to be as respectful as possible, but if I suck that bad, I guess, I guess then I deserve it. I don't know. So I think I'm ready to start inking, and I'm going to try and ink relatively fast because I want to get to bed before midnight, and it is currently 11:46 right now during this recording. So here we go. This is the good. Let me just undo that real quick, and we go to a new layer. But first, we erase everything on this layer so that way when we go to color, we can color underneath it and it'll be fine, should we need to color underneath. Because what I learned last video is if you don't color underneath, then you have to undo. If you don't color underneath, then colors below the white won't even show. It's not even just below pencil or anything. So now that we got that done, let's go in and do some inking, shall we? Another thing I like about doing traditional is I use a G pen, which is the traditional pen used by manga artists. You dip it in ink and everything, and you can get varying thicknesses with the pen, and you don't have a tool like that here in this software in particular, at least not in this mode. Maybe if I upgraded to premium or whatever, I could get it, but it's not something I totally want to do on this computer, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll look into it tomorrow or the next day, or just sometime when I have time and money to actually do it. So probably after my spring break. But yeah, as far as videos go, you guys can be expecting a lot of videos from me up until spring break at least, which is a week from Sunday, which is a week from today when this video will be going up. Because I do plan to upload this video Sunday. Sunday, March 23rd. Oh, that reminds me, I have to get Celebi, because I have not gotten Celebi yet. There we go. Yeah, so I guess some other things that have inspired my art. Akira Amano, the creator of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. There is a little something going on up here with Blaziken's head. I thought it was a little weird the way it was currently. We got a little line. We got his nostrils. Akira Amano, creator of Katekyo Hitman Reborn, has been one of the biggest influences on my art, as well as Naoshi Komi, the creator of Nisekoi. I think Nisekoi has influenced my comedy art more than my action art per se, whereas I look to Reborn and Akira Amano's work more for when I want to have an actiony effect, because the action in Reborn, so Katekyo Hitman Reborn as a series, I saw an AMV for it, anime music video, created by I think I don't know who it was created by. I'll put a link down in the description below to that AMV because it inspired me to watch the series. It also the song used for the AMV became my favorite song of all time because Katekyo Hitman Reborn has a lot of meaning to me because I started watching Dragon Ball Z, which was like my gateway into the anime world. I watched it a lot when I was little, and I very much remember going over to my friend's house and watching Goku go Super Saiyan Super Saiyan 3 for the first time when I was like 6, and I thought it was so cool, and I thought it was even better because I was staying up late to watch it at a friend's house, and you know, I was like 6 years old, and Dragon Ball Z wasn't on till like super late, and I just thought I was the coolest kid on the block. And this is actually a remix of the song that Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 to. So another probably reason why I love it, because it's the song Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 to. Bruce Faulkner, composer for Dragon Ball Z, is brilliant. Okay, so enough about Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was my gateway anime, and then I was looking for good AMVs because I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z AMVs, and I'm like, you know, what can I find for something else? So I come across the AMV for Katekyo Hitman Reborn called AMV Willpower, and I was really inspired to watch the series, so I went on this big long trip with my dad and his former fiance to Chicago, and the entire time I was watching, I had just gotten an iPhone, and so I was just experiencing the joys of data and being able to watch things like YouTube on the go. And so I was just experiencing being able to watch things like YouTube, and the entire series was actually on YouTube. And so I was watching it. I had to watch some of the episodes without sound because my headphones broke, and I would watch it like we were at my little brother's soccer tournament down in Chicago, which is why we went down also to, like, because my dad's fiance had like friends that we could stay with, and so during my little brother's soccer game, because I did not want to watch soccer, I don't like watching soccer that much. Sorry, Sam, if you see this. Yeah, I was watching Reborn during your soccer games when we went to Chicago. So I would watch it without sound, and I just read the subtitles because it was only English subbed, and it was just like, it was really funny, but I really wanted to like see the action. So the entire trip, it was like a lot of comedy, and Reborn started as a gag manga, which is a manga that's specifically for comedy, so you know, that makes sense. It makes sense that it was a lot of comedy. I didn't know it at the time that Reborn started out as a comedy series. But shoutouts to Stress Free, Nappy Nation, Anthem. Bro. Here we go. So, yeah, and no, like, barely any action happened, but on the way back, I picked up some headphones from Chinatown, Chicago, and they were like $6. They were terrible headphones. They broke in like a day. But it doesn't matter because all the action started happening, and the action was amazing. Suna is one of my favorite characters of all time, along with Suna is the main character of Reborn, and he's up there along with Simone from Gurren Lagann and Jaden, Yuki Judai from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, because Jaden is just the bomb. Jaden's the bomb. I love him. So yeah, that's that. But so all the action started happening, and like, I'm not going to say much about the storyline, just because spoilers. In case people watch this video and they want to like be like, oh, what the heck is this guy talking about? But the basis is like, it's all the powers are based around the main character's power of will. And I'm somebody who used to struggle with his weight, but it was watching that series that greatly inspired me to start going on runs and trusting in my own willpower to like carry me through when I thought I was going to like have to stop running, and I was getting too tired. I was like, no, I have to power through. I have to think, what would Suna do? How would Suna persevere? And I'd imagine myself in that situation, like in a situation in the anime, and I'd use my willpower, and I would just continue to run. And I lost 50 pounds since like after I started watching, after I started going on runs, and I started eating healthier, and it was great. It was easily the best time of my life, 100%. 100%. So now I think we're good to erase the pencil. So I have to do a little bit of cleanup up here by Blaziken's head. And then this is over. This is Donzo Funzo. Is it? No. Okay. For some reason the eraser is just huge. Yeah, so that's why I really love Reborn, is just this attachment I indirectly gained from the series, from it giving me my favorite song, because I can't listen to that song without picturing that anime. The inspiration it gave me to lose weight and just be healthier was phenomenal. You know, I wanted to lose weight because I was sick and tired of getting picked on by people, and lo and behold, I did, with the power of will. So, shoutouts to Akira Amano. For some reason, she comes across this and speaks English, for creating my favorite series of all time and inspiring me to lose weight. And shoutouts to the creator of that AMV too, for just making something so amazing and also inspiring to watch and just be engulfed in. So what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to fill in the blacks on Blaziken, which are his legs and this little spot underneath his chicken feathers. I just think it's a good idea to fill in the blacks now, because there's no point in doing it in a separate video. Just because this is all the inking, and if I was doing this traditionally, I would do the blacks with the ink. I mean, I guess not. Actually, I always do skin tones first. And then, if there are any skin tones to do, but there aren't any skin tones in this. The sound of my pen on the sketch pad is not too great. I'm gonna slip on my other earmuff. It's a lot better. Nice. Yeah, but this took a lot less time than I thought it would. Blaziken vs. Arceus Part 1 is going swimmingly, and this pen is getting whittled down so fast. Cortana, I don't want to talk to you. Don't ever want to talk to you. You're like a rip-off of Siri. Jeez. See, this is also another thing, is I didn't really like the Mount Pyre theme at all, but Glitch X City just turned it into something amazing. Adding a little extra instrumentals, adding some beats here and there. It's great. Also throwing in the Call of Chimeco every once in a while. Genius. That's all I gotta say. I admire it a lot. I like to beatbox. I like to pretend that I can beatbox sometimes. I'm not bad at beatboxing. I'm just not good. Somewhere between mediocre and decent, I'd have to say. Yeah, see, listen to that Chimeco cry, because you can find Chimeco on Mount Pyre. So this has almost been an hour. Yeah, it's almost been an hour. Coloring will probably be like around the same thing. So as opposed to posting like 2 30-minute videos, I'll be and then an hour-long video, it'll just be 2 hour-long videos for anybody who wants to watch. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I really am. I'm liking how this one is turning out. I like it a little bit more than the Greninja drawing. I wish I did the Greninja drawing a little bit more like this, but we'll be doing more Greninja stuff in the future. So there's no doubt we'll be doing more Greninja stuff in the future, because Greninja's part of the dream team. So, you know, that's it. That's all I got, guys. So, looking pretty good so far. I'm just going to save as a nice little look at my files right here, guys. Blaziken v Arceus. There we go. There we go. We are done. We are done with this. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and thank you so much for taking this time out of your day to watch my video, even if you just listen to it as background noise. I'll catch you guys next time. This has been Levi Adams. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time.